What historical methods found pyramid volume? Imagine trying to figure out how much space a pyramid takes up with just simple tools and observations. That's exactly what ancient Egyptian mathematicians did centuries ago. They didn't have calculators or algebra, but they had clever ways to find the volume of pyramids. Around 1850 BCE, they started recording their methods on papyrus scrolls. These writings show how they compared pyramids to prisms, which are box-shaped figures. They noticed that if you take a prism with the same base and height as a pyramid, the pyramid's volume is just 1/3 of that prism. This was a big discovery because it linked to different shapes and made calculations easier. To understand this, they would fill both the pyramid and the prism with sand or water. They measured how much it took to fill each shape. They saw that filling the prism took 3 times as much as filling the pyramid. So, they concluded that the pyramid's volume is 1/3 of the prism's volume. The formula they used was simple. The volume of a pyramid equals 1/3 times the area of its base times its height. For example, if the base was a square with sides of 10 units and the height was 15 units, they would find the area of the square base, which is 100 square units, then multiply that by the height, which is 15 units. The result is 1,500 cubic units. Then, they take 1/3 of that, which gives 500 cubic units for the pyramid's volume. They also had methods for more complex pyramids, like truncated pyramids, which are shapes with the top cut off. They use geometric and arithmetic steps to find the volume, involving the lengths of the bases and the height. These calculations were written down carefully on papyrus so others could follow. Over time, mathematicians extended this idea to pyramids with different polygonal bases, not just squares. They always used the same principle. Find the base area, multiply by the height, and then take 1/3. This way of understanding pyramid volume was practical and based on measurements and comparisons. It was not algebraic in the way we think today but relied on step-by-step instructions. The Egyptians' work laid the foundation for how we now understand three-dimensional shapes and their volumes. They showed that complex shapes could be broken down into simpler ones, making calculations much easier. So, the method they used to find pyramid volume was all about comparing shapes, measuring, and applying a simple but powerful rule. The volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the volume of a matching prism.